This is Moonstalker at That Place for Walkthroughs with Luan Cousland of Dragon Age Origins.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I'm Luan. I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you? And how did you know?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Well, go ahead and tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden, some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tan Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
Go on. I'm listening.
So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the King. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century. Proudest state of my life, that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The King himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardland's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
I thank you for your part in bringing the Wardens here.
Oh, his stomach's all aflutter. You're welcome.
So, what promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is Mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Ardland banished the Wardens and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Ardland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So, what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ardland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
I await your command.
So, life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
And that sounds wonderful.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
I can't imagine that your mother was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
I have a hard time picturing you as such.
That is because I learned my lesson well. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
They made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. I await your command.
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Soldier's Peak.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
Andraste's blood. How did you find that path on your own?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Just admit it. You were lost a couple of times.
I wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy. Bah, we're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Soldier's Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Once the wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey!
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard a Norwegian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
The world is full of mysteries.
Yes, Warden.
What?
Oh, they came back. Oh well. Bad skeleton.
On you go. That went well. Right then. Oh no, you don't!
Now there's a beginning of a mystery at the top of this hill. It's a statue.
Of course.
Ancient history. Learn more about the history of Soldier's Peak. You've uncovered some of it. There may be more to learn, and perhaps you should seek it out. Chapter 1.
As you say.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim.
My power is yours.
Outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts. Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns.
Alistair. What's wrong, buddy? Take a potion.
You shall not touch me! Very well.
Ah. Everybody okay? Tab key. There's a note. 50 experience. A message from Matthew and Wolf.
I sense unnatural foe. Ahead.
All is well?
Yeah, all's well. Lyria?
Yes.
Some junk we can sell?
Of course.
And a note. A plea from Commander Athlar. Soldier's Peak is more than we bargained for. There is sinister magic at work here. The men are seeing things and cannot tell nightmares from reality. The fallen return to life to attack again and again. We are assaulted by dark creatures, the likes of which I have never seen. Whoever is responsible is intent on destroying us all. The King's army and the Grey Wardens both. Send help. We cannot last much longer. Commander Athlar.
As you say.
Fire arrows. Okay.
It will be done. Very well.
Archivist book. The book is badly burned, but you can make out a word here and there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Perhaps there are other records we can find.
We can only hope.
Now there's a book right here. The History of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 2. There's a painting of a stirring, former Great Warden Commander. This doesn't look good.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Contraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes! Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Oh boy. You gotta kill these wardens because they keep healing the abomination.
Right then. There is no hope for you now.
Oh, here goes more of them.
Run while you can.
Start healing people. Need Morgan to get those spells back. Hate using those health potions, but got no choice. What's wrong? Good. Good.
My power is yours.
What the heck? Oh boy. This might be the end of the road. Yep. Think we're going down. Well, I'll have to start a new game if he dies. Get away from her, punk. You okay, Morrigan?
The wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Wardens don't forbid blood magic. Anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Whew. Alright. Liliana?
Yes?
You need your cunning. Morrigan. You okay? Alistair? You don't need your cunning. You never had any to begin with. Okay, Rage Demon. Winter's Breath. Alright.
Tell me.
Morrigan? Winter's Breath? It's not that great. And it doesn't work against undead very well. Cold weapons have little effect on zombies.
We must be on our way. Now you fall!
Come on up. What are you waiting for? Raspberry Jam. The History of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 3. Okay. Any loot?
Yes.
Some kind of barrier.
It will be done. Of course.
Well, let's go over here and check it out. What the? What's she doing here?
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
Whoa, you got ugly. Why, who, or what are you?
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Levi, I'm afraid your great-great-grandmother is possessed.
That, or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Is there anything of the real Sophia left inside of you?
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
And why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman-child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Tell me about this deal.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
Before I make a deal...
Yes?
Persuade. Sweeten the deal. What do I get out of this personally?
Your kind likes gold, yes? This one knows of all hidden places. If you help, this knowledge is yours.
Can you tell me anything about the tower?
You only must destroy. For your purpose, there is nothing more you need.
I'm off to break the tower then.
Good, good. Nothing must live. Gnash stone with teeth if you can.
Very well. Ah, book. Sophia Dryden's Journal, 50 Experience.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I bet you can. I'm not strong enough to wear that helmet. Oh well.
Let's go.
I think that's crap.
Okay.
Right ahead.
Dead, right?
Begin the arm. And ever lightning fast.
Off I go.
Be gone!
Now we get our hands dirty.
Flee while you can. Just die already. Alive.
Ready! Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead. I shall.
Spirits! We must be on our guard. So shall it be.
It disappeared. Okay. Ability notes. This appears to be old research of the Mage of Avernus. They detail a series of experiments in terse, clinical handwriting.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Interesting. Book. Avernus' notes. Alchemical concoction. This noxious potion appears to be the culmination of Avernus' horrific research. Continue. It promises to unlock the hidden potential of the tainted blood you drank during the joining. Drink the vial's contents. Ugh. Pain racks your body, but there's power in this pain, and a hint of understanding. Okay, we have new abilities. Power of Blood. Dark Passage, this is passive. The rogue is more nimble, able to move more quickly while using stealth, and more likely to dodge a physical attack. The Tainted Blade. The rogue's blood gushes forth, coating edges of weapons with a deadly taint. The character gains a bonus to damage determined by the Cunning attribute, but suffers continuously, depleting health in return. That's a sustained. We'll put that there just in case we want to use it. I doubt it, though. He's still alive. Amazing.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration. Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
The old warden mage. You're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
Sophia's great-grandson brought me here. Levi, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha 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 ha, and you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Just answer his question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I'm sorry, Levi.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
What was the purpose of your experiments?
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
What power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more. Hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Can you teach me what you've learned?
You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more.
The time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
I have an oath to keep. All in this tower will die.
My body may be frail, but my sorcery is not.
Oh, she doesn't sense it yet. Alistair, charge him.